Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today, as you can see, I'm not in my kitchen. Today, I'm in my beautiful native place. In this video, I'm going to share with you spicy pepper chicken recipe which I'm shooting here at my native place. I can assure you that in this video, I'm not just going to bring treat to your taste buds but also treat to your eyes. Stay tuned for the entire video because I am going to share with you some beautiful glimpses of my native place. There are a lot of memories with respect to this place. We used to play in this river stream when we were kids, and even now sometimes we visit to this river stream and play in water. This river stream is right in front of our house. The moment I decided to make pepper chicken, the power went off, but I did not give up. I have prepared pepper chicken with the help of two of my cousins. One of them helped me shoot the video, another person helped me with the mobile flashlight. So this pepper chicken recipe is one of the easiest recipes. You don't need to grind anything. All you need are some basic ingredients which are always available in your kitchen, and it tastes just yum. Without wasting much time, let's begin with the recipe. Ingredients that are needed are 3 medium-sized onion finely chopped, a tablespoon of cumin seeds, a tablespoon of fennel seeds, 1 big lime, 15 to 20 curry leaves, around half a cup of finely chopped coriander leaves, around 6 to 7 tablespoons of ghee. This is homemade ghee. And then around a tablespoon of garam masala, a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and 4 to 5 tablespoons of pepper powder. You can increase or decrease the quantity of pepper powder based on your spice preference. Along with this, I have around 750 grams of chicken. I have cut it into small pieces. You can take a little bigger pieces as well. Also, we need salt to taste. Now I have heated up a kadai and I am adding around 5 to 6 tablespoons of homemade ghee. I have also mentioned the ingredients list in the description box below, so you can check that out as well. Once the ghee becomes hot, I am adding cumin seeds and then I am adding fennel seeds. Once it's fried well, I am adding the finely chopped onions. Into it I am adding curry leaves. I'm just cutting it into 2 pieces like this, and then I'm putting it into the kadai. I'm giving it all a good mix and then letting it fry until the onions turn into golden brown color. There is quite some time until the onions turn into golden brown color. Meanwhile, let me show you some glimpses of the garden of our house. Here are some hanging pots. These are money plants. And then there are these beautiful jasmine plants. Yes, our onions have turned golden brown color. Now we are adding the washed chicken. I have cut it into small pieces. I like it this way. That is why I have cut it into small pieces. If you like bigger pieces, then you can go ahead and give it a little bigger piece. Okay? Give it a good mix so that the chicken combines well with the fried onions. Into this, I am adding a tablespoon of garam masala powder. In goes turmeric powder. I am giving it a good mix so that the masala powder evenly gets distributed. Next, I am adding salt to taste. Again, I am mixing it all together so that the salt evenly gets distributed. Next, I am closing the lid and letting it cook for around 5 to 10 minutes. Meanwhile, this is the back side of our house. This is the road to our house. This is the dead end of the road. It was raining and hence there was power cut. Okay, after around 10 minutes, our chicken is slightly cooked but not completely cooked. I'm mixing it all together once again. Now I'm adding pepper powder. I'm mixing it all together so that the pepper powder distributes evenly. I'm going to add pepper powder little by little so that I can easily mix it and distribute it all together. You can see that the chicken has already separated some water. To make this dish, you do not need to add water externally. Whatever the chicken separates, it's more than enough. Next, I'm squeezing some lime juice. I'm using one full big lime here. Lime juice balances out the spiciness of the pepper powder and brings out the best taste possible out of your chicken. So please don't forget to add lime juice. Next, I'm adding finely chopped coriander leaves. Some of them prefer to use coriander leaves for garnishing purpose. Some of them add it after switching off the gas stove, but I like to add it while cooking the chicken itself so that the chicken gets the coriander leaves flavor as well. I'm mixing it all together. After mixing it all together, I'll be closing the lid and cooking it for around 25 to 30 minutes. In between, we'll open the lid and give it a good mix. After around 15 minutes, I'm opening the lid and mixing it all together. I'm just making sure that it doesn't burn at the bottom. There is good amount of water that chicken has separated, so we don't need to add water separately. Again, I'm closing the lid and cooking it for another 10 to 15 minutes. This is the front side of our house. There is a small sit out kind of situation where we sit most of the times in the evenings. And this is the way to the river stream which I was talking about. Earlier, the stairs here and the bridge which you can see was not solid. These are all remade, rebuilt. Here there is a small way which joins to the upper road. Now let's go to the river stream. After climbing down the stairs, we are on the bridge now. So this is the river stream that I was talking about. It's a clean flowing water. So we used to play here a lot of times. Now let's get back to our pepper chicken and see where we have reached. Yes, our chicken is well cooked. I will mix it once. Wow, because we have added coriander leaves, the fragrance of the pepper chicken has reached an all new level. Now it's time for plating. Friends, don't you agree with me that this was a simple recipe? The coriander leaves which we added while the chicken was cooking itself has taken the taste of this spicy pepper chicken to another level. Do try this recipe and let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed this recipe. Also, please don't forget to hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then do subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.